soon.
Pleasure, my friend.
Hey, now to North Korea. President Trump greeted the 3 Korean Americans who were detained in North Korea for more than a year. Now they're back on American soil. Roll tape.
They are really 3 incredible people, and the fact that we were able to get them out so soon was really a tribute to a lot of things, including a certain process that's taking place right now. I just want to say this is a special night for these 3 really great people, and congratulations on being in this country.
Joining us now, Iowa Congressman Rob Blum. Congressman, your thoughts, because I got to tell you, it's too bad it happened at 3 a.m. in the morning. I think it's up there with a whole lot of historical inflection points, whether you talk about the Berlin Wall or other things.
Good morning, Charles. Thanks for having me on. And I must say, I'm an admirer of yours, and I think you're the personification of the American dream.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yes, it was great to wake up this morning and see the huge American flag and the Vice President and the President greeting the 3 former prisoners or hostages. It just made me proud to be an American. I think, Charles, what we're seeing are the benefits of leading from in front as opposed to the last 8 years leading from behind. I mean, these dictators like Kim Jong-un understand one thing, and that is strength. And now we are negotiating from a position of strength. Our president, President Trump, exudes strength, and I think we're seeing the benefits of this, and we're all very hopeful about the upcoming summit with North Korea.
You know, it's interesting, to your point, President Trump was criticized so badly for his ham-fisted approach to this. He was bullying North Korea. He was going to spark a nuclear war. But maybe this old-school statesmanship that we've seen from prior presidents, these dictators, I think, have always just taken advantage of that. They probably see that as a sign of weakness, but not with this president.
Oh, no, I think I'm 63 years old, Charles, so I remember well Ronald Reagan. And the mainstream media and the left said Reagan's going to start World War III. And just quite the opposite happened. We saw the fall of the Berlin Wall and the fall of communist Soviet Union. And this reminds me of that. It seems like to me to be a replay of that. We have tough sanctions, for example. We need to reinstate those on Iran. They were working before that Iran agreement, horrible Iran agreement, was instituted, and we need to go back to that with Iran. And they're working also with North Korea. And as I said, these type of dictators, these types of foreign leaders that are dictators, understand only strength and respect only strength. So America needs to project our strength, and this president is doing a tremendous job at it.
Right. Another one for you, Congressman. The second series of that docu-series, The Swamp, which follows 4 House Freedom Caucus members, is going to be released this week. Can you tell us about this, the latest episode?
Well, the latest episode talks about one of the swampiest things that's happened around here, Charles, in the last 6 months, and that's the omnibus bill, the 2,300-page bill that was given to us on Wednesday night, and we voted on it Thursday at noon. We had 7 hours to read it. It's the equivalent of 2 Bibles. No one read it, and it's the 2nd largest increase in discretionary spending in history. And I was not only a no vote, I was a hell no vote. And we've got to stop that. And that is just a great example of the swamp, and that's what this episode talks about.
You know, in France, there's a custom of eating this tiny little bird. It's a delicacy, but they put a blindfold on because they feel so embarrassed for eating it. I guess most Republicans who voted for this probably had to wear a blindfold when they voted yes. How could they, after complaining about Barack Obama for 8 years, sign on to that? I can't wait for that episode, and thank you very much for your kind words and for appearing on the show this morning, sir.
Thanks, Charles, and I'm going to borrow your blindfold line if you don't mind.